What's up, Big Win Sports fans? I'm your commentator, Johnny Barnes, with my commentary partner, Bumblebee Jr. What's up? We got basketball game going on, so we're gonna go down to the basketball court right now. Here we go. So it will be the DC Fighters taking on the Pros. Let's check the teams. For the center for the DC Fighters, they have Tyrone Scott, and his brother for the shooting guard is Marcus Scott. And for the power forward is Ryan King, and for the small forward is Joseph Ridley, and for the point guard is Peter Hill. For the pros side, they have Pablo Chavez, Paul Gates. I don't know who that guy is, but he's the point guard. Jason Diaz and Maurice Quick. So here we go. Let's get the game started with. Here we go. The DC Fighters versus the Pros. Because another game is happening right now because it is currently the Red Rabbits taking on the Devil Cars. The Pros are actually being pros. Ooh, and Tyrone Scott steals the ball from Chavez. Because it feels like DC Fighters don't lose games. And Hill almost makes a three-pointer. But Tyrone Scott going to take the two-pointer for his team. Here we go. Pass to Gates. Tyrone Scott on the floor. Here we go. Hill passing it to King, and a slam dunk. Here we go. Let's see who can. Ooh, because DC Fighters looking like the best team. Ooh, here we go. Passing it to Hill. Joseph King. Here we go. Marcus Scott. Ooh, and Marcus Scott quickly recovers the ball and passing it to his brother Scott, and then they did a slam dunk. That was a special move. Ooh. That was a two-pointer. Here we go. Peter Hill to. So I think it's Ryan King and it's Joseph Ridley. Or Ryan Ridley. No. It's mostly Ryan King and Joseph Ridley. Here we go. Marcus Scott to Hill. Here we go. Joseph with a slam dunk. Here we go. Oh, tried to do ankle breakers. Really tried blocking it. Oh my goodness. And Marcus Scott called for a penalty. And that would give the Pros a free shot. It's currently tied right now. It's 8-8 right now. Yeah, because this is how you know, Johnny, this is how you know that the DC. Time is up. That's the end of the first quarter. The DC Fighters have the lead 10-8 right now. They do have the lead right now. Oh, try to put ankle breakers on, and they blocked it. Ridley to Hill. Here we go. Oh, and Ridley all the way for three. What an impressive three-pointer by Joseph Ridley. Here we go. Ooh. That was a layup. Marcus Scott to Hill. Because we want to see some Scott brothers do some slam dunks and three-pointers. Tyrone Scott tried to recover the ball, but instead it's too late. Here we go. Diaz passing it. And Quick was out of bounds. That was a terrible mistake by him. Now the DC Fighters have the ball back. Marcus Scott tried to do an ankle breaker, but instead lost possession of the ball. Oh my goodness, they doing ankle breakers. Oh, it slapped the ball out of the Pros' hands. And they still made it in. This is unbelievable. Here we go. Oof. Slapped the ball out of his hand again. The DC Fighters are struggling right now. Ooh. Now, the DC Fighters are trying their best, to block the shots. Block every single basketball shot they make. Marcus can't go nowhere. And he makes it still. And the pros were like really blocking him. And Marcus tried to block it again. There we go. Oh my goodness. And Scott. Oof. Here we go. And Marcus Scott is having a bad game right now. He's having a bad game. He keeps losing possession of the ball. That DC defense is getting burnt right now. Here we go. Peter Hill shooting it for 2 points. It's 19-17. The pros currently hold the lead right now. Here we go. Ooh. What a move by Chavez. Here we go. Because if you know, like, if Marcus Scott wants to become, like, a shooting guard god, he's going to have to step up and not let his team down. And Peter here trying to block that. But Ryan King to Hill. Here we go. Joseph Ridley for 3. I mean, they're still losing to the pros right now. I mean, I gotta say, like, the DC Fighters are still trying to put in some effort. They blocking this ball now. But it's for 3 points. The DC Fighters are struggling. Oh, pass it all the way down to Tyrone Scott, and he makes it. That was a good throw. Oh, and that's it for 3 points. Well, you know, it's time for DC Fighters to start playing serious. They gotta take some 3 shots instead of 2s. Oh, and Paul Gates called for a penalty. Here we go. Oof. That was a basket shot. And Tyrone Scott gets the ball for his team. What an ankle breaker by Peter Hill with a 3-pointer. That was impressive right now. That was impressive by Peter Hill. That's how you know that they're not messing around. Yeah, because it feels like the DC Fighters said, oh my. He slapped the ball out of his hand and it still went out of bounds, so it's still the pros' ball. Oh, this shot clock violation, but it still counts. Oh my goodness. The DC Fighters still recovered the ball. Really trying to figure out where to go. And he makes it. Here we go. Oh my goodness. And DC Fighters is just trying their best. And it's the end of the third quarter. 33-30. Time for the DC Fighters to start fighting now. Here we go. Joseph in for a 3-pointer. The DC Fighters actually done. Seriously, are done playing around. Look at this. Ooh, slapped the ball out of his hand. Marcus Scott to Hill. Here we go. And misses it. Marcus Scott is like getting burned right now. Like, this is bad for him. And he misses it. Oh, another one. Marcus Scott is like really struggling right now. Wow, his brother's like mostly making the shots. Since he's a golden superstar player. And Joseph Ridley for a 3-pointer right there. Unreal. Oh, Marcus. Yeah, he's getting. They probably might be calling him overrated, but he could still do some moves here on the basketball court. Tyrone Scott with a slam dunk. 4 points. Yeah, the DC Fighters coach Henry Jackson has to find a way to find a way to make the DC Fighters win this game. Oh my goodness. Bro, like they just always getting cooked on offense, and they're just somehow letting the pros try to beat them. Oh, and Tyrone Scott, like, with a penalty shot on Gates, but Gates appear to be hurt right now. This is true. Gates is hurt right now. Here we go. Ridley all the way for 3. What a 3-pointer by Ridley. That was impressive right there. Oh, slap the ball. Oh my goodness, and quick. Oh my goodness, and really misses the shot. And here we go. And the pros call a timeout. Here we go. Oh, try to do an ankle breaker. And quick for three. Here we go. Hill passing it. And King with a game-winning shot. What a basketball game. What a basketball game. Because the first quarter, the DC Fighters had 10. Pros had 8 in the second quarter. The DC scored 7. The Pros scored 11. Third quarter, 13, 14. In the fourth quarter, 16 and 11. And the DC Fighters made a comeback. And the DC Fighters are 1-0 while the Pros are 0-1. And the final score is the DC Fighters 46 and the Pros 44.